Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to today's video. My name is Max, and what we're going to be doing today is, if you guys remember from my Chrono review video of my Evite Chrono, I kind of just talked about the device really just in as much detail as possible, essentially reviewing the whole thing. Now what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to put it to the test a little bit more, and I'm actually going to test all of my pistols that are on my pistol wall here just to kind of get a readout of the FPS on every single pistol I basically have. This will kind of be like a part one of a part two video because how I want to do it is I want to chrono all my pistols in one video, and then I'm also going to chrono all my rifles behind me as well in a separate video. Being that I have so many guns, I kind of wanted to split it up so it's kind of a little easier to take in, because again, there's so many guns that I have. It's over 30, so that's why I kind of wanted to, again, go into this a little bit more with pistols first and then rifles. So hope you guys enjoy. I will kind of have it up close and personal to the Chrono, and I will include which pistol that I am using. So let's do this, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So again, for those of you that are not too familiar with my pistol collection, pretty much here is all of my pistols on one side of my wall. The only unfortunate thing, and I'll mention it now, there's going to be a couple of them that I'm not able to fire due to some kind of either issue with the valve or a seal being busted, whatever. The ones unfortunately are not going to be fired is going to be my Dan Wesson revolver and my SRC Tokarev. Again, both are having some seal issues, so it is causing the gas to escape as soon as I fill it. So again, just as an FYI, going to fire the rest of these, and you guys will see these in clip by clip. So today's test is going to involve a few different types of ammo. I am going to be using a higher grade Elite Force .2 gram BB, and I'm also going to show the .12 gram BBs. Again, just the difference between velocities. I'm going to have both CO2 and green gas involved for most of my pistols today. And again, here is my Chrono here. This is going to be, again, all the data shown here. I'm going to have the camera focused in, particularly on the screen, and again, I'm going to showcase the pistol involved as well. Okay, so I'll be conducting the tests with about 8 rounds in each pistol. How I'm going to do it, as you can see, there are 4 of the green .12 gram BBs and 4 of the white .20 gram BBs. My first test pistol that I'll use today is the 8-inch Luger, World War II German Luger. This is by WeTech. This is a green gas powered pistol, and again, here's the magazine. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the Chrono again of the German Luger by WeTech. So that was the .20s, now it's the .12s. So you can tell pretty significant difference between the two BB sizes. Alrighty, next pistol is going to be my FNX 45 by Cybergun. This is again a green gas pistol. Same test again as before. We're going to do 8 BBs, .12s for 4, .20s for the white. 4 of those as well, and then we will commence the shooting. Keep in mind that's the number from the previous firing, just FYI. Oop. Okay, so that was the .2s. Jesus, why is it hitting that so hard? Next up, the M9 Beretta pistol by KJW. This one is a green gas version pistol. It does also come with a CO2 magazine, which unfortunately I do not have. But again, we'll commence the testing of the green gas. Okay, my next pistol now is going to be also a KJW. This one's a 1911 Tactical Edition. Don't know the exact name for it, but again, it is more of a tactical 1911, so we'll go ahead and take a look at this one. Next is also another KJW model. This is the KP17, or also famously known as the GLOCK 17 green gas pistol. With this one, nothing too crazy unique about it. We'll go ahead and get into the testing. Up next is the KWA M1911A1 GBB pistol, green gas. Go ahead and get testing on it. Wow, that is very poor gas capacity. So I made it only to one bullet, and I filled the magazine up pretty much 100%. So again, it makes sense. Let me finish that off really quick to just get that last BB down. Wow, 410 FPS, that's pretty high. Alrighty, the ever so popular WeTech Glock pistol. This is the G17 green gas. We'll get testing on this one. It's pretty consistent. Okay, next up is my KJW P226. This one's going to be fun because it comes with both a CO2 magazine and it comes with a green gas magazine. So I'm going to be shooting the green gas magazine first and then the CO2 next. So this is a brand new CO2 cartridge, so you're going to expect a very high FPS coming out of this one for the first 8 shots. Let's get to it. Again, right now the green gas cartridge is first, or magazine, I'm sorry. Okay, now for the CO2. Again, expect a very high FPS change. Starting off with 0.2s like we have been. Wow. It's like blowing CO2 in my face. Pretty hard kick for that one, definitely could feel it. Next, we have my custom-made Glock 17 fully trademarked. Originally WeTech converted with Tokyo Marui parts. and again, a green gas magazine. Forgot how much of a hair trigger this has. Alrighty, so now the new and popular Elite Force GLOCK 17, fully trademarked. Again, don't be fooled by the mag base. It is a green gas magazine that I have in here. Currently don't have the CO2 version of it yet, but coming soon. Let's test it. Another WeTech GLOCK, the GLOCK 18C, semi-automatic for this test. Again, green gas magazine. Next up is another WeTech model, the G35 in semi-automatic. This one is a much longer barrel and inner barrel, so we should expect the FPS to be a little bit higher. We'll see how far it goes. It's hoping to hit closer to 400 FPS with the .12s, but again, very high FPS with even the .2s. It was right around the 340 to 350 FPS range. Not bad at all. Okay, next up, the big boy, KWC Desert Eagle CO2 with extended mag in semi-automatic mode for today. I'm gonna hopefully not hit the inside of my chrono with this thing because the barrel, as you can see, is very, very large. So let's have a look at this. And this is also a new CO2 cartridge. Holy crap. It's pretty scary to shoot this thing up close, but hit over 400 FPS on the first shot with .2s, and then kind of dropped pretty significantly on the last couple. And then with the .12s, it just has a very, very powerful FPS. This is the second pistol that hit 400 in this particular video. Next, Glock 19 by WeTech, green gas pistol. This one's a bit smaller, so FPS should not be so strong on this one. Let's have a look. Well, when I said FPS was not going to be strong in this one, I was completely taken by surprise. This thing was shooting pretty hot, even stronger than some of the full-size Glocks that I just tested. Alrighty, next pistol is a bit more unique. It's another WeTech Glock. However, this is the double barrel edition, so I am going to actually just fire it out of the left barrel. So again, you can see my magazine, how I have it loaded up here. Again, same test, starting with .2s first and then going through the .12s. So again, this is the double barrel WeTech Glock 18C. Have to make sure I line this correctly. Oh, wow, that was scary. So the kick was a little bit heavier with this thing because, again, we got 2 barrels involved here. It's a lot of mass. Continuing with Glocks, my Wii G23, Glock 23 with green gas. Pretty significant increase, once again, switching over to the .12s. Okay, next pistol is the Baby Glock. This is WeTech G26 in semi-automatic. Wow, that's a weird drop there. Alrighty, and the last one. Another Baby Glock. This is the Stark Arms Glock 42 VFC. This is also green gas. Alrighty, so we have successfully tested all of the pistols except a few. I know that I mentioned there was going to be just 2 that I wasn't going to be firing today. It also ended up being number 3 for the CZ75, the shell ejecting GBB pistol. Also dealing with a mag base leak on that one, so that's why you didn't see that featured. But anyway, kind of concluding what all of that was about and just kind of thoughts on different size BBs and velocities. So as you kind of noticed, the average seemed to be about 300 FPS for most pistols that I have that fired the .2 gram BB. And then when it switched over to the .12 gram BB, again, it's a lighter BB, so the velocity, of course, is going to jump much higher. You even saw an increase somewhere anywhere from 50 to 70 FPS higher when it came to the .12 gram BB. And these green BBs too that I use, apparently there is a 10 FPS increase on them, again just due to the way that they're manufactured and their weight basically. So again, that's why you kind of saw that significant jump. We had 2 pistols hit into the 400 FPS mark. With the .2s and even with the .12s. The Desert Eagle, I think, was one that hit, I think, 400 with the .2s or came close to it. And then once it hit the .12s, I had a couple pistols hit that 400 mark. And again, that was more so with the CO2 pistols. So the P226 with the CO2 mag hit 400, and the CO2 Desert Eagle also hit 400. And again, these are closer to a full tank of CO2, so those first 8 shots you witness is basically a fresh CO2 tank. So again, very cool, kind of a nice experiment, kind of gives you a perspective of how the FPS is on these pistols depending on which ammo you use. So it'll be beneficial for you if you're curious to see what it fires with a .2. You know, this kind of does a quick little test and gives you an understanding of exactly what to expect if you're looking for one of those type of pistols to own in the future. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. It's something a little more different and unique that I've done, you know, I've never done before, so first time for that. What I will do is a rifle edition of this to see, again, the FPS differences. So again, with the rifles, we're going to expect a much higher FPS. It's going to be through the charts. We're going to kind of see how that looks like. Very exciting, looking forward to doing it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please subscribe and check out my other content on the channel. I'm sure it's something you'll definitely enjoy. Thanks again.